I want to show this clip that threw Phil. And Phil, I'll tell you, honest to God, when I read your post, I looked at that and I could just hear you throwing shit in your room because you were so pissed about it.
Yeah, I know what clip you're gonna play. So
Yep.
go ahead and.
This is that clip from what he was talking about from the CNBC.
Well, look, the policies that we put in place are going to go forward. I'm very confident of that. The policy making that I did while I've been in this position has been through a very deliberate process where I built consensus. The Secretary of Health and Human Services is extremely supportive of what we've done on tobacco. The White House is supportive. They put out a supportive statement yesterday, a fact sheet. I got tweets out from the White House as well, supporting what we did. So I feel very confident that the roadmap has been cast, and this is going to go forward, including what we announced yesterday, the crackdown on the sale of the flavored products in convenience stores, putting in place heightened age verification requirements so that kids can't get access to those products that they find most appealing.
What happened in your meetings yesterday with Altria and Juul?
Well, I talked to them about the future. The 2019 National Youth Tobacco Survey, which we're in the field with right now, collecting that data, shows another spike in teen use. We're going to be back making new policy in the fall. And one of the things that we're going to have to examine is whether we take the entire category of pod-based e-cigarettes off the market. At some point, the youth use of those products becomes so intolerable that they have no redeeming public health value, and we'll just have to sweep the market of those products, and that includes Juul.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what sent Phil over the edge. And Phil, just for you, because it is tonight, my wife has brought me a nice little orange margarita drink. So everybody get their shit together.
Drink today, Mike, for sure. Let me repeat. Okay, so first of all, before everybody starts panicking, there is some in that clip that you just played. There's some positive stuff. Okay, he seems to be focused on flavored products in the C-stores, okay?
Right.
And some of the stuff that Bill was just talking about, some of that is speculation, okay? So let's continue to not lose our minds. What makes me the most mad is this. At some point, the youth use of those products becomes so intolerable that they have no redeeming public health value.
Yep.
Scott Gottlieb is a smart man. He's a smart guy. I can't believe nonsense and bullshit like that came out of his mouth today. I can't believe it. This is like, it's the straw that broke the camel's back with me. So I'm going to just read like some of the stuff that I wrote on Taste Your Juice, because I think I rewrote it like 5 times already.
Oh, wow.
So let me get this straight. Scott Gottlieb and the FDA and all you other fucking groups out there who are making absolutely no sense at all. I can't believe this nonsense is happening in this country, okay? When adults who have switched from smoking, because this is what you've been telling us all along, right? Smoking is not good for us. So we found something that's better, up to 95%, maybe even better than that. We found something that's better. We're doing that now, okay? All right, so when adults who have switched from smoking to vaping, who are enjoying the at least 95% safer way of getting their nicotine and potentially not dying of cancer, okay? This equates to, that equates to no redeeming public health value. That's what that means. Because you can't control the kids who are using this product because mom and dad don't know what little Billy or Sally are doing. Because little Billy and Sally aren't being held accountable for their own actions. It's okay that we die. That's okay. That's all right with you. That's what you're telling me in that statement. So, no, and I say it again, no redeeming public health value. This is unbelievable. This is the direction we're heading in this country. We're listening to nonsense. We're listening. You should have heard the local news story that was played on Cape Coral this morning, where a doctor came on the news and said that vaping is just as dangerous as smoking.
Jesus.
That is what a professional doctor said on the news today. And of course, everybody's going to sit back and say, that's a doctor. That must be true. That's got to be true. All right. So People being healthier and not dying of cancer equates to no redeeming public health value because you can't enforce your own laws and keep these products out of the hands of the youth. This is insane. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. This is complete insanity. What's going on right now in this country in vaping? To me, that is a big fuck you to every smoker out there and every vapor out there. Let me rephrase that. That is a big fuck you to every mature adult smoker out there and every mature adult vapor out there. Okay? Yep. Because I'm telling you, if a C-store or an online vendor or anybody sells to an underage, okay, take their license away, shut them down, sue the, what do you call it? Just a massive fine, whatever, okay? And then go after the parents, and then go after the kid. Put a charge on their record if a kid is found using. They know that they shouldn't be doing that. They're not stupid. But we have got to stop as a society and as a country of taking freedoms and rights away from mature adult people who can make their own decisions, okay? Who can do the research on their own and make their own decisions. And we got to stop taking things away from us because you can't control something else or because somebody's doing something wrong someplace else. It's got to stop.